Let's get our garage band going. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
guys.
Welcome.
Is the metronome off?
Yep, it is. Hi, welcome to Take This Rose. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Jenny.
You can stop asking that every week.
No, I'm going to ask it every week
Okay.
because, well, when we start a new season, you always, have to remember how to do
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, no, I'm very forgetful.
So.
Just like how last week we forgot to record.
Yeah, guys, I didn't feel so well on Monday. I actually don't feel well again today. A different not feel well.
Yeah.
I have a cold.
And I've been dealing with apartment issues for a while. But we're back to discuss week 6.
And
Colton
what
season.
a week it was.
Yeah.
Not.
Sure. You know what? Actually, I'll be
Okay.
perfectly honest. This season has been better.
Then you
Then-
thought it was going to be?
Mainly because I think Colton may be our dumbest bachelor.
He's real dumb.
I mean, Juan Pablo, it's hard to tell because there was a language barrier. Mm-hmm. Colton is just plain old country stupid.
And he's malleable.
Yeah, fair.
Like
So
clay.
he really,
He's a big piece of clay.
yeah, a big piece of clay that,
Soft clay.
yeah, that thinks he's,
Not tough clay you have to throw in a wheel or anything. Like kid clay.
yeah. So whatever. So it is an interesting week. A little housekeeping. We've got an email. Let's Take This Roast
Yay.
podcast. No, we don't
Oh.
have an email. But we have to Take This Roast podcast at
How you
gmail.com.
choose.
We haven't gotten an email in a while. Reach out. In theory, we have a Twitter. It's at Take This Roast. Our Instagram is at Take This Roast podcast. And so you guys made a show last week? No, we didn't.
So we didn't.
No, we did. It's not like we did a show and then I just forgot to hit record. We never did anything. And we didn't. And what's even better is we didn't inform anybody of this decision. We're just like,
He was just
it's-
oh, I'm getting out of work. I'm like, oh, well, I'm not feeling great if you want to do it another day.
And
And
then
then
it
we just didn't.
I will say,
I did ask.
work has been very busy.
Gotta get those dollar
And
bills.
it's gonna be hard in the future. I don't know.
Guys, we're gonna be straight with you.
Yeah,
The pod is coming to an end.
it's coming to an end. Thank God. This could be the last one. I don't know. We'll see.
No, we'll finish out the season.
No, but I'm saying
Oh, this is the last
Bachelorette
season. Maybe.
last cycle.
We'll see who the Bachelor is.
Yeah. Let's see who the Bachelorette is.
Because life, man.
Yeah, it's really getting up there.
And we're not getting paid.
No, not 1 cent. And in fact, this is taking
It
away valuable
costs
time
money
from my bed.
and
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So.
And I feed him, but he'd rather
Ooh,
go to
that's actually a
sleep.
good point. It's free food.
Oh, never
It's
mind.
a-
He'd rather eat.
it's
I'm a
free
very
meal.
good cook, you guys.
It is very good. We had chicken pot pie tonight. Mm-hmm. Delicious.
And guacamole for dessert.
Yeah, it was the dessert guac.
It was because it's got fruit in it.
Yeah, it's good. So, we missed last week entirely. Things I picked up from reading the Twitter.
Because we also didn't watch it.
Yeah, Cassie. I didn't
We're
have time.
the least committed
Yeah.
Bachelor podcast you can find on the internet.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
The only way that I'd keep doing it is if we started a Patreon, which feels pathetic.
I don't know what that is. Is
That's
that
where
a
people
word?
just give us money to keep doing the show.
Oh, guys, pay us.
Yeah. So actually, okay, so we can look into that maybe for the Bachelorette season.
Yeah.
Because there's also hosting fees and stuff that I pay.
That's true. I'm not going to lie to you. I've never chipped in.
No, and it's fine. It's not
How
crazy.
much is it?
I pay a good 200 plus a year, probably.
Can I give you some money?
No, but you pay for food.
I know, but you have gas.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. So there's kind of a lot of things going on here. So maybe next
Guys, I'm so sorry.
season we look into Patreon.
Uh,
I think that is something we should do. We
Okay.
should table that,
All
come
right.
back. If we get $50 a week,
yeah.
I'd do it.
And again, if anyone knows anyone at NPR,
Yeah, right. Or Jesus Christ, I take Kiss FM at this
fucking
point.
anybody.
Oh,
Kiss
so
FM.
things we missed last week: Onyeka and Nicole
Went at it apparently in a cliffhanger.
And then Cassie had a one-on-one. And
it did learn some things about Cassie on the internet.
She's had sex before and was very ashamed of it. Can't be having sex.
Gotta watch out for those sin zones.
Good screen grab.
I myself do not condone premarital sex.
Yeah, So then, Heather got a one-on-one and she finally kissed somebody.
Oh, thank
and
God.
it was Colton.
No.
Yeah,
I had my money on Chris Harrison.
Yeah, if Harrison just kind of burst in there and smooched her.
Just swooped.
Yeah.
Like, haha, beat you.
Yeah. So it was pretty okay. So then this week we picked up with the Onyeka versus Nicole stuff. Mm-hmm. And Onyeka said, "Who here thinks that I am a bully?" And Nicole said, "You've been bullying me this whole time." And Onyeka said, "No, I haven't."
Everyone here, I asked them, and none of them said I bullied them. And I'm like, girl, you're kind of being a bully right now.
Yeah, she is. She's very loud. She doesn't seem nice. And I like nice people. Mm-hmm. So that happened, and then,
like, I haven't noticed anything, but I feel like you're bullying Nicole right now. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna be on Nicole's side of this one.
And then after, also we didn't see last week, so I've got no idea.
I have no frame of reference.
Yeah, but then at the rose ceremony, Nicole and Onyeka were both eliminated, and all the ladies consoled Nicole, but not Onyeka.
Yes.
And Onyeka took a shot at Nicole.
She walked out of there like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, at least I didn't lose to her. Blah blah blah. Okay, whatever.
Like, that's mean.
So then they went to Vietnam. Got another great video diary. Mm-hmm. Just don't know what we'd do without these.
Colton was running on the beach, you guys. He was finishing up his run. And he had to capture his thoughts.
So now,
his clay thoughts.
Then he had to go in the ocean after the run. I will say the resort they went to, those communists, they built a good resort.
Dude, I wanted to go there badly.
Yeah.
I need a beach vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to get it because we're redoing the basement, but it would be nice.
It would be. Yeah. I'm not doing it because I just don't have the money overall. But yeah, that'd be great. So they go to this beautiful communist resort. It's communists everywhere. But there's and then there's a date card, and it says, "We really need this date," and it goes to Hannah G.
Mm-hmm. And everybody was like being really serious about the one-on-ones.
Mm-hmm. They're very upset.
They were all like, "I need a one-on-one."
I think what's going on here is this is a season where truly none of the women are there for the guy, and they know one-on-ones. That's how you're going to get the following.
Yes.
Yeah. So
all about camera time, baby.
Yeah, right. So I think that's kind of their big concern at this point. So Hannah G, they do a spa date, and there's a lot of making out.
There's so much making out. It made me uncomfortable.
They made out with the face masks
in the mud bath.
Which is, why are we doing it in the mud bath?
In the shower post mud bath.
Yeah, in like a massage. At one point, he said, "I feel your heartbeat."
And I was like, I can feel your boner.
Yeah.
They were like literally dry humping on the massage table.
He has great sexual chemistry with Hannah G.
Apparently,
yeah. Because remember when they were on the bed the one time? Mm-hmm. They're just rolling around.
Like, they just won't stop tongue bathing each other.
Yeah.
And it's uncomfortable. I don't like it.
Then we cut back
Am I a prude?
No.
I don't think so either.
No, you just condone premarital sex, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just wanted to check in on that
Everyone should be having it. It's good. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
You test drive a car
I don't think that
before
phrase
you
applies here.
I think it does.
Honk, honk, honk. So then they cut back to Kaylin saying Hannah G has really relied a lot on her beauty. That's a really mean thing to say. Mm-hmm. That's really mean.
You're basically just calling her an idiot.
Yeah. So, and if anybody else had said that, would not have gone over well. Kaylin's really, we know she's going to be the Bachelorette. Uh-huh. She's just going to kind of roll into it.
Yep.
So yeah, that wasn't nice.
Yeah.
So
it's her and Cassie that we're talking.
Yes. Like, oh God, Cassie.
God, she's so pretty.
Talking about somebody that's not relying on her.
She had a mosquito bite on her arm. It looked so sexy.
Yeah, it's the sexiest mosquito bite I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'd love to scratch it. Scratch it until it bleeds.
Hey, babe, say hi.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up, Jeff? So then...
Dessert guac?
Dessert guac is good.
I didn't want it on the microwave.
Yeah. So...
You can. We're ending.
Yeah.
We've already resigned ourselves.
Let's not run the microwave. Yeah, the microwave's a little much. Yeah, and who heats up guacamole?
No, he's gonna have more pot pie.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'll sell it for some dessert guac.
So
You can finish it. I had a lot yesterday. And this morning.
If we could get our attention back to the podcast that we're currently recording, Hannah G has pretty much an open upper leave. Not open upper leave, but she has an open up.
He's just so blunt every time he asks for their backstory. It drives me insane.
Tell me everything you know.
Right? It's like a freaking interrogation.
Yeah, he's really bad. Yeah.
Like, why is it? What happened that makes it hard for you to open up? And it's like, ugh.
No. So she also comes from a broken home. Mm-hmm. It's been a bit of a theme this year.
Lots of divorce.
Broken homes everywhere. Also, there's a strong correlation. So she talked about how her dad loved to take care of the yard. Mm-hmm. You know, mowed the lawn 3 times a day or something.
3 times a week. I feel like that's an excess of lawn mowing.
I feel like 3 times a day is probably more accurate. Probably just to get out of the house. Because it's a toxic environment for the father.
Tori, I'm probably going to put the guac recipe up on my Instagram.
Yeah.
It's real good.
So when her mom moved out of the house, she drove on the lawn to like pick up her stuff. Very spiteful.
If anybody has seen the movie The Holiday, it felt very much like when Cameron Diaz is telling Jude Law about her parents getting divorced, because she has this one memory of her dad's packed suitcase in the corner of her eye, and I'm like, oh my God, this feels just like that.
Well, Jude Law has a small penis.
Why do you know that?
You don't want to know. No, I think he was caught by the paparazzi once. With
his pants down?
He's got a little pecker. Yep.
That's okay, because he is super sexy in that movie.
Yeah, okay.
He's a sexy dad.
Okay. Did you see the Reddit thread this week?
No, I don't go on Reddit. It scares me.
This woman married her husband. They dated for 6 months, got engaged. After 6 months of engagement, they got married. No sex. Honeymoon. He's got a micro penis.
She didn't even look under the hood?
And she posted, "Am I the asshole?"
No, he's the asshole. He trapped you.
Yeah, she's like, at first I thought he was just old-fashioned, but now it's a great read. It's a great read.
Oh, he trapped your ass.
Imagine,
in the words of Ali Wong.
Oh, but imagine putting the pieces together and realizing that's about you. I mean, I'm sure if you have a micro penis,
of course she's
that's
not
even a small penis. It's a hi mom, hi dad.
It's a medical condition.
How small is it? Oh my god. Oh god, I hope that's cool.
I'd like to Google it, but I also don't want to Google it.
Oh yeah. No, you can't.
That's one of those things where you just need to leave it mystery.
That's a very special niche of porn as well, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Yeah. Everything is a niche of porn.
Yeah.
There's a porn for every flavor.
So Hannah G got the rose. Then the group date card came, and Kirpa got a one-on-one.
Mm-hmm. Which was a surprise.
So the group date starts, and this is when you started to put Lucy to bed, so I kind of took over here. Colton, they're all in athleisure wear, and Colton says, "Howdy, how you doing?" That's how he starts every group date. How you doing? So the ladies all show up, and then these 2 little guys, 2 little men, come and attack Colton, and Colton fights them off. And we found out that this fighting style is an ancient art form. Since when is fighting an art form? Called Vavanam.
Cool.
Yeah. And then the women have to practice it.
Okay.
And then they have to spar with each other.
Why are all of these group dates like so physically competitive?
That way Colton will think that they're men and he'll be sexually aroused.
Tommy's back on the Colton's gay train.
I don't know. I'm just throwing shit to the wall and seeing what sticks. I think sweat. He's been surrounded by sweat so much that he needs that odor in order to become aroused.
Well, going to a hot climate is a good way to do that.
Yeah, sure. So they start sparring, and Bachelor Vietnam's Chris Harrison is there. Doesn't speak a lick of English.
Why would he?
Yeah.
He's the host of Bachelor Vietnam.
True. Yeah, probably speaks French.
Why?
Because it's a former French colony.
Is it really? God, every place is a former colony.
Yeah. So they're a French colony, and then the Americans had a nice little run there. and now it's their own. Yeah.
I'm learning all about it on This Is Us.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Or you could read.
It was a joke.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Wait, so I don't know. Is Vietnam a big part of This Is Us?
Oh yeah, it's been like a huge storyline this season.
I don't watch this
because Milo Ventimiglia's brother got drafted, and he wasn't doing well over there, like mentally. So Milo Ventimiglia enlisted to go like find and like save his brother. Did not go well.
That's how it works.
And this whole thing, you would understand if you knew Jack Pearson. And so it does not go well. And this whole time you're thinking that his brother like died in Vietnam. But really, Jack just got like, he was done. He was done with his brother after Vietnam. So he was dead. Like dead to Jack. See, Nikki, see, people watch.
Yeah, yeah.
Lots of people watch This Is Us. It's renewed for like 80 seasons already.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a lot of Vietnam stuff happening on This Is Us.
So whatever. So there's some fighting. And most of the fighting is kind of fun, and like the girls giggle when they fight, except for when Demi and Katie get together.
Ruh-roh.
The Kingsbury rules. And they start fighting, and Katie throws a punch and hits Demi in the face, and Demi's like, "You hit me in the face! You fucking hit me in the face!" And just.
Oh, I wish I had seen that part. That sounds funny.
Oh, but Demi did not look good. She got her ass beat.
Oh, poor Demi.
Yeah. So then they went to the night portion. Not too much happened. Katie talked to Colton, and she cried. Which was okay.
What'd she cry about?
This thing. She wants Colton to know that she tried.
Tried what?
To be there. To be there for him. Try that relationship.
Oh.
But she really did she? Does anybody really want to be in a relationship with this guy?
I don't know, man.
He's pretty bad.
I think they might like have tricked themselves into thinking they do.
Yeah.
Because they like went on this show.
Well, they for sure get brainwashed.
They're in
at some
this
point.
tiny bubble, all competing with each other. So like,
at some point, yeah.
I believe they think like all these feelings are manufactured.
Yeah, right.
By their environment.
So then,
Bless you.
They kept shooting to Sydney. She was very upset.
She was very upset.
Just being like,
when I came back
some
downstairs
girls
with this.
aren't there. They're not serious. This is something none of these girls are serious. Does anybody actually want to be with Colton forever?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they just want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about being with Colton specifically.
Yeah. Right. I think there's a lot of deeper issues going on there.
Yeah.
You should value yourselves.
You're all a little broken.
Yeah. Those two don't seem to go together. You should value yourselves. You're all broken.
No, but you should value yourself because, everybody's a little broken, but like you guys are like extra broken.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's.
That doesn't mean you don't have value.
It's not just that the chain is not on the toilet. Like that's broke. You got to call the plumber at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you need a plumber.
Yeah. Oh, can you tell I've had some pipe issues in my apartment the last week?
No, I can't.
So then
You're drawing from life experiences.
Then Demi had a nice, lovely little sit down with Colton, where they called her mom, who just got out of federal prison. They called her together, because I'm sure that was, they wanted that to go.
I will admit that was a very manufactured and awkward moment, but I also found it to be a little tender because I have a kid. So it pulls. And I can it pulled at my mama heartstrings a little, just a smidge.
When you get out of federal prison,
yes,
think of that first phone call from Lucy.
It will.
Yeah. What are you gonna go in for?
Definitely something white collar.
I think mail fraud. A very egregious count of mail fraud.
I do like to go up and down the street and steal my neighbor's mail and rip it open.
Yeah,
and
right.
Just leave it on the sidewalk.
There you go. That's what you're going for.
Yep.
Okay.
Federal offense, you guys.
I'm calling the police after this.
You should.
So then Sydney decided to have a little chat. A chat-a-roo with Colton. That's his name. And she said, yeah, I'm out of here. And she once again said, there's girls here that aren't serious about getting married.
She was very, she wasn't wrong
yeah.
about all of it.
Yeah. She's like, you can go the easier path. That's totally up to you.
Yeah. But she's very, eloquent and serious when she left. It's like, there are good women here. Find them.
Yeah. So then Tasha got the rose, which she got it. Kirpa then got her one-on-one.
Yep.
Little bit of a red flag. Going into the date, she does the straddle. You think it'd be a straddle and kiss? No kiss.
No kiss.
No kiss. So
the whole thing was super awkward feeling.
Yeah. And then they went swimming.
They just kept saying, what a good time they were having. Or how, easily they got along too many times. You shouldn't have to say it that many times.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's always a bad sign.
Yeah.
No, I really like it. I really like this food. You did a really great job. I'm always complimenting some people on their food. And I don't mean it. I say, no, it's fine. Don't contribute to the hosting fees. You make food that's so delicious.
I do. It was just something we never discussed.
Yeah, no, I never, because honestly, I didn't think it was going to go this far. I'm out $1,000.
You are not. Are you really? How long have we been doing this?
4 years? It's not 4 years. I don't know. It was Kaylin's season.
Well, we were doing the kitchen. Guys, we do a lot of things to the house. It's old.
That was
15.
Oh,
so yeah,
shit.
4 years. No,
Jesus.
3.5. It'll be 4 in the summer.
Yeah.
Holy shit, yo.
Yeah. So then they talked to Kirp about her prior relationships. She's been engaged before. Mm-hmm. They were together for 8 years. No sex. Want to talk about somebody that's having a micro penis? Yeah, that's a toughie. That's a tough one. It's 8 years.
Sorry, that's a deal breaker for me. I'm sorry.
Years. Man. And what was the thing that ended the relationship? I don't think we ever really got that.
I don't know, but a guy who is saving himself for marriage and dates you for 8 years without marrying you, I don't know. I feel like she should have known that earlier.
Yeah, there's something bad going on there. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, he's got a micro penis for sure. I think that's gonna just be a default reaction. This is why I kind of want to do the season of The Bachelorette, because then we can play America's new favorite game, micro penis or no micro penis.
Or no micro penis.
Guess what? Everybody's got a micro penis.
I'm always curious for people who aren't having sex, but what else are you doing?
Right, that's my thing.
It's
do you share the bed and just sleep?
How strict are you being with this? Is there hand stuff? Is there mouth stuff? Is there naked stuff? Is it everything but penetration? I mean, or are you really wearing that chastity belt?
I bet you there's a strong chance Colton's never had an orgasm. Strong.
He's had to have one by himself. That's not healthy.
Purely accidental.
Not healthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, medically.
I can just see him say, "Oh Lord, what's happening? I don't know what this is."
It's just
but
really
I can't
confused.
stop it. Calling up a doctor. Mom, something just happened. Yeah, I don't know. So, Colton says though, like, he's like, "Hey, you know, if I got engaged, there'd be some fucking." So he did say, like, it's not religious, so it's not just marriage.
He was like, I'm waiting for the right person.
So then Kerpa got the rose. They went outside. It was raining. They ditched the umbrella so they could do a rain makeout. Mm-hmm. Classic.
Yep.
Classic.
Hopefully no one caught a cold.
This is a part where I kind of tuned out, and really I shouldn't have. So Demi gets all dolled up and decides to go to
She decides to do a sneaky sneak.
a sneaky. So this never works. From Kelsey Poe
No.
to Kayla did it.
Yep. It always ends horribly.
Yeah, for the most part.
These are the moments that you should not listen to your producer.
Yeah. So the producer obviously told her to go.
Future Bachelor contestants, if your producer says you should go surprise him in his room, say, "No, bitch.
No, I don't need to do this.
I'm not doing that."
Who did it last year? Oh, it was the Chris. Chris did it with who's the Bachelorette? Becca.
Chris did it with Becca.
Yeah, it worked for Nick and Kaylin. No, that's a one-on-one date. That escalated after a lot of whiskey.
To premarital sex.
That was the point of that date was that they were drinking whiskey the whole time.
Yes.
I really would have liked if they had caught on cameras him just saying, "I don't know what's happening." This never happened.
Oh God, Caitlin's season was so good.
Oh God, it was so
How do
good.
you remember that?
That was probably like, I really do think that was the last great season. I think we caught it on a downward.
It's just
yeah.
the age of Instagram has killed it.
Yeah, it really has. So Debbie goes over to his place, and I guess she tries to have sex with him.
It sounded like it. I don't remember exactly what she said. I was also doing dishes. But I was about to turn and be like, was she basically
let me
saying,
interject
like,
here
let's
with
bone?
Let me interject here with, if you want a play-by-play recap of this show, this is not the
podcast.
We tune out several times throughout the program.
You are here for the playful banter and my facial reactions.
Yes, and the fridge.
And the fridge.
Yeah. But yeah, she was trying to have sex with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
She said something about like wanting to be closer.
Yeah, so that's a bold move to go to the guy who's notoriously a virgin.
Right after a one-on-one date with somebody else. And try to fuck.
Yeah, that was more power to her. So guess what? It didn't work out. She got sent home. So she got sent home. She was very, very distraught. I'm sure, like, though, it's backfires what that says. I thought it said book fives. My handwriting's terrible.
They've been reading the Harry Potter series aloud.
Yeah. So I'm sure she's just so upset with her producer. Cause
Stop it.
she didn't even have like an in the moment shot there. Yeah, it was a lot. It's odd. So then we went to the rose ceremony. Oh, but also before Demi left, she said, "Be careful with the women. Some aren't ready to get engaged.
Watch your back."
Oh boy. So then we get to the rose ceremony. We're past the cocktail party point. All right. So he's handing out roses, and we get down to Heather and Katie. Katie's had way too much screen time this week. Katie hits the road. How is Heather stuck around?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to send home the kiss virgin?
The fellow virgin.
Maybe he doesn't want to kiss her and then send her home?
I don't know. It's just, Katie is so attractive.
Yeah.
And seems really well put together. Great body.
It was...
Wonderful person.
It was
very
a strange
charitable.
choice.
Yeah. I don't know if she's charitable or not, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Katie. So, hey, come on this podcast in the next 3 weeks. We'll have it.
Yep.
So that happened, and then Katie once again said, "Just be smart with these women."
Yes. He's just getting warnings out
So
the
now
wazoo.
Colton is so confused.
He's going to his producer. And this is where the very malleable Clay comes in. He's like, Sydney said it, and I thought she was talking about Demi. So I sent Demi home. But then she said it.
And now Katie
said it. Who are they talking about?
all of them, Colton. They're talking about
all of them.
But then Tasha's like, she's like, there's some tea that's about to be spilled.
Yes.
I want to know who it is.
Well, when Sydney was talking about, like, wanting to talk to Colton about, like, I'm actually ready to get married, whatever, she was talking to Taisha about it.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they were, like...
Well, so I'm assuming they think Hannah B is not there for the right reasons.
Probably. Guys,
Hannah B's
her crazy eyes are out of control.
And just constantly. They're constantly engaged.
Even when, like, the rest of her face is relaxed, her eyes are wide awake.
I feel like she looks like a bird sometimes.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
A hawk.
Don't know what it is about her facial features, but I completely agree.
Yeah. Kaylin and Cassie were talking about being the Bachelorette. Ooh.
On camera?
I don't know.
Did we miss that?
But, like, I think Kaylin... Look.
Guys, it's no secret that's everybody's actual goal.
I think Kaylin...
The goal is to come in second or third and become the Bachelorette.
I think Kaylin, that's legit the plan.
Yeah.
Like, I think... I don't think there's any secret there.
Hannah B's line impressions are terrible.
Yeah.
Are they supposed to be like a sexy cat? Is that what she's trying to do?
I don't know what she's trying to do. Maybe an LSU Tiger. She's from Bama, right? She's a Bama fan. What about Cassie talking about...
Those are different schools.
Cassie, yeah, I know. But she hates... So that's why she do a bad impression.
Oh. I don't think it was bad on purpose.
Okay. Cassie talking about being the Bachelorette. That's interesting. Well, actually not. We've talked about things off camera.
About the things I learned on the internet.
Yeah.
Not Reddit.
Yes, that we talked.
The other
internet.
internet.
Talked about maybe relating to previews later on down the line.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes.
yeah. So yeah, that was about it for this week. Still looking at hometowns in 2 weeks.
So who do we have left? We have the Hannahs.
Yep. We've got
and Kaylin.
We've got Cassie, Tasha, and Heather. So we're eliminating 2 next week, I guess.
So out of those 6, who do you think will get hometowns?
Hannah G. Mm-hmm. Oh, Kirpa.
Oh, Kirpa. So out of those 7.
So Hannah G, Tasha, Kaylin, Cassie.
Agreed.
Yeah. Cece, I think the whole engagement shot of him in the plaid suit was just filmed recently.
We also discussed that.
Yes.
Based on something we know, but we won't say because we don't spoil here.
But some people spoil.
Some people spoil.
Go to Reality Steve if you want to know. So yeah, I think we've got a couple weeks until hometowns, then fantasy suites. Then we're almost done. When you put it like that, it's just another month.
Are there any breaks?
Maybe for President's Day? I don't think so.
I don't know. They don't usually break for holidays.
Yeah. Well, so I think it's straight through. Power hour.
Guys, we can do it.
We'll get through it. All right. Just a few more. Thanks so much for watching.
Oh, no. We have to go out on, like, a better note. This is only 33 minutes.
That's okay. It's
like 10 minutes shorter than normal.
What do you want to talk about?
Do we not talk about our lives enough?
No. What do you want to talk about?
Really, the only thing that's happening with me is my basement.
Okay. Well,
my dining room is filled with boxes.
Okay.
You guys can see some of them. Mm-hmm. Tell a joke. That's what people would always say to me when I took class when I said I took class at the Second City. Mm-hmm. Say something funny.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I would always respond with penis.
Micro penis.
Micro penis.
That's actually kind of funny. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any... I don't know where they're going. I don't know.
Did they say?
No.
I don't think so.
Probably if, who had the war that was next to the Vietnam War? We invaded another country. Oh, Cambodia. Yeah, Cambodia. That's where they're going next. Yep. It's a proxy trip.
Yeah.
Just like as a proxy war. Yeah. So just gonna stick on that Asian communist theme. Nothing's really going on in my life. I've been having a lot of apartment issues. Work is really crazy.
Yeah. It's okay. He's going to move into our basement.
Yeah. We just discussed that.
Jeff's not on board.
Yep. That's okay. We've got a few months. My lease is up in September. I'm not going to break that lease. So I've got until September.
Guys, send him some apartment leads.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I did watch the Monday tapes. I was a little disappointed. He, first of all, not a great guy.
No.
Yeah, he did some things.
Did you know there's like a big portion of the internet that's all like Ted Bundy's hot?
Yeah.
It's a similar portion of the internet that likes Penn Badgley in that
One of those things that Colton looks great shirtless.
They're all the same.
He was not attractive. He was attractive for a serial killer. Because most serial killers are not well kempt. You know? Mm-hmm. So in relative terms, yes, he's probably the hottest serial killer. I have no problem saying that. He's
comparatively.
Mm-hmm. Right. But if we're talking about in terms of just overall hotness, he's a 6. That's solid.
Yeah.
I'm a 6. That's fine.
Oh, you're a 7.
Oh, thank you.
8 with the beard.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I'd still... Yeah, so I'd say he's a 6, though. Not much muscle. He was very thin, if you'll see some of those. He would not do well in today's day and age. Probably no ass.
One of the first times Ted Bundy had no ass. He needed to do some squats.
Yeah. So,
some deadlifts.
Yeah. Just pull posterior chain. Open up. Get them aligned right. So, yeah, I watched those ones. I watched the Firefest documentary.
I watched the Netflix one. Did you watch both of them?
I watched only the Netflix one.
Me too.
The guy who was ready to suck that guy's dick.
I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why do you keep saving this little shit?
Well, right. So this is another thing. Once again, this is going to go back to looks. But Billy McFarland does not seem charismatic or good looking enough to hoodwink all these people. He just looks like a dork.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Yeah, it's like, how do you convince people to give you all his money?
Right.
Maybe we all have the confidence of a mediocre white man.
Right. And then, yeah, that's all I kind of watched.
I watched One Day at a Time. Season 3.
So I just recently discovered that I've got all the Simpsons on my on-demand.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've been watching from the beginning. I'm in season 2 now. Mm-hmm. And the reason I'm watching is I'm curious to see at what point does it stop being funny. So season 2 is still really funny, and season 2 is interesting because they make a big shift into making the family very likable. Mm-hmm. And that's when the show really picks up.
Gotcha.
So
I've never seen The Simpsons.
Yeah.
It feels like too much for me to start at this point.
Yeah. Any Valentine's Day plans?
No.
Yeah.
Do we have plans? No.
No plans.
Guys, we don't really celebrate holidays or give each other gifts anymore. We've been together for 13 years.
I have no plans.
Right? That's a lot of years.
It's a long time. It's almost half my life.
We'll hit half our lives at 36.
Okay. So that's all.
We've calculated before.
Okay, great.
It's just one of those things you wonder.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Phenomenal. So that's all we've got for this week.
Yes.
Yeah, you should feel better. You should take some medication. Oh, wait, you can't. But that's it. Okay. So until next week. Thanks so much.
Bye, guys.